Are you a big fan of Traitors? Because
Yes.
there is a story, a colleague of mine has written in The Sun, that Sarah Ferguson, where is she? We don't know. We've been looking for her for ages, could or would be tipped to appear on the US version of The Traitors.
That's a bit on the nose, isn't it? I think that when it comes to Fergie at the moment, there's no right decision for her. I don't see any way that she's going to ever rebuild a public reputation that can withstand her being the head of having these charity partnerships and launching all her books and businesses. With that said, what else would she do but something like this? I'm for it.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I would watch it. And yes, people now, as I say, her reputation is completely, I think, tainted beyond repair. But again, what else is she going to do? And by the way, there was reports she was staying with Priscilla Presley in New York. I know.
That's wild, really.
Very wild. Just when you said, where is she? I know. I've been fascinated by where she has gone these last few months. But I think she should pop up on The Traitors. What else is she going to do? She should do it for free and donate money to charity, something like that. I think.
Would she be cast as a traitor or a faithful?
It's a bit obvious to cast her as a traitor, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you have to go the other way.
I think she would be voted out really early because they would, as soon as you've got that little voice in your head that says, oh, the producers might want this person to be a traitor, you've just got to get rid of that person. Whether it's true or not, you have to vote them out because you're never going to get rid of that voice. But I think it would be too obvious. I think it would be like when they had that copper on and they didn't cast any of the cops as traitors because it's just too obvious.
I think the reason I doubt it is because I don't think she's stepping foot in the United States while there's investigations going on in the Epstein files. There is no way she's going near the FBI.
It is interesting. There's reports about where she's. I mean, this was a US publication that said she'd gone to New York, but there's been reports she was in Australia. I'm fascinated by this. Really, where has she gone? If she pops up on a reality show though next, look, crazier things have happened in the royal world. But yes, it could be anything.
If I was running the investigation at Thames Valley Police, I'd want to interview her. Because a lot of these emails that were being shared with Epstein, they were on the same email chains as discussions about Fergie's debts. And so I would 100% want to sit down for an on-the-record interview about what she knew, about why did Epstein pay off her debts? What did she think Epstein was getting in return? And so I think that there is a huge question mark over Fergie. And I don't see, let's say she goes on Traitors and people start asking her about Epstein. I mean, what's she going to say? She starts, and she's not somebody who's very good at restraint. So if she starts, rattling it out and, running her mouth off and talking about it all, she'd get herself in a lot of trouble.
Incredible. Right, now, we are very lucky. Now, I always treat my guests as much as I possibly can, but this time it's even more special because we have spent more than £1,000 on a special King Charles hamper. This is the King's Rose hamper, and just over £1,000. So we're going to have a couple of cups of tea and a couple of biscuits and check it out. As if by magic, here is our hamper. I'm going to pour you. I'm delighted, absolutely delighted to be able to pour you some tea. This is the organic Prince of Wales blend loose leaf tea. Do you mind if I?
Fantastic.
And I want to get your thoughts on. Are you a tea drinker, Bronte?
I have become one since moving here, and I'd like to say I want this hamper on my rider now every time I'm on the show, please.
And some milk. You're fine with milk. I want to get your thoughts because we have a lot of tea in the office where we work together. So I want to know if how good this compares to the brew that I make in the office, please.
It's a very lovely little teacup and saucer set.
They are very nice. I half expected them to have King Charles's face emblazoned on them.
Great.
That might be better.
Yeah.
There you go, Jack.
So nice.
You like
Thank you.
tea. Unfortunately, I don't have a cup because they only send. So this was donated to us or given to us temporarily by Highgrove. So it costs over £1,000.
Wow.
I mean, look, it is pretty wonderful, but it costs over £1,000. But we do have to return it.
Do you come with the set? You just serve the tea. So if someone orders it, you turn up and.
I do for £2,000.
Where are you taking it next? I'm fascinated to know.
I'm all around the country to different podcasts, different shows. I'm available. I'm out to rent.
It's like Uber Eats, but the Matt and the Matt and King collaboration, which
Totally.
I think people would go for.
This is a lovely cup of tea. I have to say, the price of the hamper is quite high.
Yes.
But it's special. It's a special Highgrove hamper.
It is.
It's
It
a
is
lovely hamper. It is a lovely hamper.
But it does come with biscuits. So as I'm, I can serve you some. These are shortbread biscuits. One for you, Jack.
Thank you very much. Am I allowed to dunk it? Or
You are allowed to dunk.
Thank you. Is that the British way? Do I do
the
that?
British way is you
Okay.
dunk it, yeah. That's how we
Matt,
do
you-
things.
Do you imagine the royal family? Sorry, you've got a mouthful of biscuit now. I'm just wondering whether the royal family, when they sit around with their Highgrove hampers that I'm sure they have at all their palaces, do we think that they are dunkers, or do you think that, they like to have it
It feels
sans
traditional.
tea?
I think that they would dunk. I think, especially Queen Elizabeth II, I think she was no nonsense. And Camilla as well. No nonsense, no mucking about, dunk the biscuit.
Can I say, this is very, I know it's a steep price and I feel like I'm selling it now, but really it is very yummy. So, and it's beautiful. I like the basket. It's I'd have to find someone I really liked, though, to buy them that for a gift or something.
Or I'd have to find someone who really likes me to buy it for me.
Good
I
luck
think
to
would
us
be-
all. We begin the campaign now, just 9 months till Christmas.
But it's not just the delicious tea that you're drinking there and the shortbread biscuits. It is the teapots.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's lovely.
it is
Yeah.
the plates. We also have jam.
Ooh, jam.
It's fine bone china and a tin of organic Prince of Wales loose leaf tea, organic shortbread, and a jar of Markle the Champagne strawberry preserve. Buyers are told the hamper is designed for those who appreciate craftsmanship and heritage, as well as the quintessentially English pastime of an afternoon tea.
It is very cute. I like that there's jam. It feels a little bit Meghan coded.
Yeah.
So you'll have to try that. You'll have to take one of those home and try the jam and compare them.
Well, I think Meghan has recently brought out a kind of rival box. I'm sure I saw online. I've got it here.
does, it does.
It's the Garden Tea Bloom box of peppermint tea and honey for $255.
Yeah, and you get a couple of boxes of peppermint tea, isn't it, and some honey and a candle, I think, if I recall correctly. I mean, it's a lot cheaper than this is, but it still sounds quite high to me. But the thing is about all of this is that it's the prestige that you're buying. It's not actually the produce; it's the prestige, and it comes down to the strength of the brand. Highgrove, a lot of people will feel that is special. You would hope that the Duchess of Sussex's hamper would feel special to people in America. I have a horrible feeling that they might start to become, or at least may even have already become, a little lukewarm on Meghan, and it might not have that specialness anymore.
That's exactly right, because the monarchy is an enduring brand. We've seen it. They exist, and they've existed for a very long time, and that's why these sorts of things, as you say, it's prestige and it's a premium brand. It's very yummy. As I said.
Apparently, the sale of Highgrove's products, garden tools and events support the charitable work of the King's Foundation. So you are doing a good thing by drinking this tea.
I feel like I'm doing a good thing right now. This feels nice.
This feels good. Yeah, I feel good about this
There's a
moment.
smugness to every sip. I can feel it.
I'm going to have another biscuit.
Is it better than the tea I make in the office?
Well, you made this one too, didn't you? So I
did, yeah.
Okay, so both answers are fine.
Okay.
I think this one, because it's got the added element of, the majesty of the Highgrove hamper.
Okay, lovely. Are you all right to do our quick fire questions while you are finishing your tea?
I am.
Will I interrupt your enjoyment?
Can I just say one little thing? This has a cute little bug on it, I just noticed
really?
as well. Like as in part of the design. It's really cute.